So in order to proceed, we need to grab some of Windows ISOs from online. So again, like I said before, if you have MSDN subscription, that is the best place to download different operating systems like Windows 2019, Windows 10, Windows 7, Windows 2016. Since I don't expect everyone taking these courses to have access to those ISOs, I'm just going to grab one that's available for free so that everyone is on the same page here. So let's go back to our favorite Google browser here, and I'll just search for Windows 2019. So I think you get the first hit over here. So let's try that. And yeah, Microsoft is nice enough to let us try the newer operating systems for fair amount of time. So I think this one is for 180 days. So again, this is awesome because you get to try the brand new Windows 2019 server for 180 days. And this is sufficient for us for everything we're trying to achieve in this lab here. So we need the ISO file. So let's continue. And it is going to ask for some basic info. So let's give that to them. Again, if you have an account with Microsoft, you can also log in using that. And that's not my real number, by the way. So I'm going to say United States and continue. And yeah, feel free to choose language of your choice, but I'm going to pick English here and then download. So this is a 4.9 gig file, so it could take a few minutes to download. Yeah, the file is downloaded. So let's go to the folder, and so I'm going to copy this, or actually cut it, and then I'm going to go to my C, lab sources, and then ISO, and paste it over here. Again, if you have access to other operating systems like Windows 10 or Windows 2016, yeah, download it and then copy those files over here. So once you do that, so let's go back to Automated Lab. So in order to access Automated Lab is nothing but a bunch of PowerShell scripts. So it's installed as a module in the modules directory. So the path should be already set, so you don't have to do anything special for it to work. But again, so let's check and see how to access that. So just go to PowerShell ISC. This is very important. You have to start this as an administrator, because Automated Lab is creating like switches, which I discussed in my earlier lectures. So that in order to create those switches on your host, you need to have administrative access. So I'm going to open this as administrator. And by default, it doesn't give you the script pane. So in order to get access so that you can type some stuff, go ahead and check the script pane. So this is where you can type in some commands, and then you'll see the execution over here. So before we write any full-blown scripts, let's test like what we have here. Again, don't get bogged down with too much of these commands. You will eventually learn these commands slowly. So once you get flexible or comfortable with this tool, I'll show you how to find these commands on your own. So right now, let's use this command to see what operating systems are available. So again, this is going to read all the ISO files which we just copied, and it's going to show us the list. So it is giving an error, right? So it is saying the command was found in the Automated Lab. So I think before we can use the Automated Lab, you need to import the module automated lab. So let's follow that and see what it does. It is not case sensitive, so you can just do this. Okay, now we see another error again. So we started these lectures from a brand new Windows operating system. So by default, Windows doesn't let you run any unauthorized PowerShell scripts on your machine. So that we have to, in order to get these scripts working, you need to relax the rules, so to speak, so that we can run these tools. Again, it is not a security issue. As long as you use these machines for testing purposes, you should be just fine. So I'm going to say set execution policy to remote sign. And you have to allow S to all. So once you do that, let's import the module again. So I think it should be able to import automated lab. So automated lab again is it's a collection of various PowerShell scripts. Once you install all these modules, you should be able to use the various commandlets that are within that package. Again, so it's up to you. I'm just going to say yes. I've been working with this automated lab for a long time. I know those guys. I don't think they will use it for any malicious purposes. So now that automated lab is imported, let me clear the screen for a second, and then let's do the same command again. Again, I'm pressing tab to get the different commands here. So all it is doing is it is scanning the ISO file that are present in this directory, and it's going to tell us what operating systems are available. So right now, based on that one ISO file, we can install these 4 different variations. So typically we need, it's always good to go with this data center evaluation desktop experience. So that you will have a GUI so that you can easily install and then work with the Windows platform. So I always go with the data center evaluation desktop version. So if you have multiple ISO files in that directory, you're going to see a lot more than this. Again, towards the end of this course, I will show you a few Windows 10 based examples as well. So again, try to reproduce this or get to this stage in your labs, and we will try to install the basic lab in our for our testing purposes. See you soon.